Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, he decided to do his job for a little bit. He took a break from the breastfeeding and the paternity leave. And Mr. Buttigieg has gone on TV to say that we have got to shift to electric cars because the electric cars are coming. It's going to happen. Whether you want it or not, whether we do anything or not, cars are going to become electric, so get on board.
That concern in terms of the transition and who would suffer during that transition, what's your response to that?
Well, it's absolutely right. Look, I come from South Bend, Indiana. It's the home of UAW Local 5 and UAW Local 9. I saw how the past generation of union auto jobs helped build the middle class and build communities like the one that I grew up in. I also saw what happened when those factories closed. What the UAW is trying to do right now is to make sure that this next chapter of the auto industry, which let's be very clear, these cars are going electric with or without us.
Look, they're going electric. And so the union workers who are protesting because all these mandates, mostly climate change BS mandates from the Biden administration to stop building normal cars and shift everything, often with government subsidies, to this electric stuff that many people don't really want. It's just going to happen. It's just happening, okay? So you got to just get on board with it. I don't really care about Pete Buttigieg or the cars or what's going on in the strike here. This story to me is about all of the progressive technocrat project. Progressive technocrats thrive on depoliticizing human beings. What they thrive on is, oh, look, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. You have no say over it. You have no say over your own life. You can cry and you can whine and you can vote and you can organize politically, but it doesn't matter. It's happening because progress demands it. Progress with a capital P demands my very, very specific political program that the Biden administration is spending a lot of money and power to enforce. It's obviously not true. If it were true, the Biden administration wouldn't need to mandate all this stuff. If it's just going to happen naturally, they wouldn't need to spend so much political capital and actual capital, money, to push this. Electric vehicles are spreading now because of a particular government focus. And because that's what they want. And okay, but maybe some of us don't want that. Maybe some striking workers don't want that. Maybe some ordinary citizens don't want that. And maybe we're going to voice our opinion. And even if Pete Buttigieg insists that history and progress with a capital H and a capital P demand that we get rid of our gas-guzzling cars, maybe we want to keep them. And so what? What are we going to do then? Well, what the progressives do then, what the liberals do then, is they say, well, you don't have a right to say that. You don't have a right. And what we respond is, well, this is government of the people, by the people, for the people. What do you mean I can't set my own environmental standards and my own manufacturing standards? They say, no, this is a liberal democracy. Meaning, we're going to do liberalism, and when the democracy goes along with that, we're going to celebrate, and when the democracy opposes liberalism, we're going to tell that democracy to shut up. It's a constant process of depoliticization. Even beyond what Buttigieg is talking about here, you see this in the constant pointing to science. When the liberals and the progressives and the technocrats, they say, no, the science says that we have to do this, this, and that. It's not me. It's not my political desire. It's not people debating how to live together coming from perhaps different first principles and different trains of thought. No. It's just the science says that. The history says that. The textbook says that. The computer says that. The progress says that. So you got to do it, and you lose your political rights. Right now, head on over to ramp.com/Knowles. Are you looking for a better way to simplify your business finances across expenses, vendor payments, and accounting? If so, Ramp could be a complete game changer for your business. Ramp is a corporate card and expense management software designed to help you save time and money. With Ramp, you can issue cards to every employee with limits and restrictions and automate expense reporting so you can stop wasting time at the end of every month. Ramp's accounting software automatically collects receipts and categorizes your expenses in real time, so you don't have to. The time that you will save each month on employee expenses will allow you to close your books 8 times faster. Businesses that use Ramp save an average of 3.5% within the first year. Ramp is easy to use. Get started in less than 15 minutes, whether you have 5 employees or 5,000. Right now, get $250 when you join Ramp. Just go to ramp.com/Knowles, Knowles. That is ramp.com/Knowles. Cards issued by Sutton Bank and Celtic Bank, members FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Right now, go to Medishare.com/Michael. As a Daily Wire listener, you are not only informed, you're handsome and pretty. You're also engaged and value your freedom and responsibility. That is why we think that you will like Medishare. Medishare is a community-based approach to healthcare that lines up with the principles you believe in. Your values matter, and with Medishare, your healthcare dollars won't be used for medical procedures that don't line up with your beliefs. Medishare is the highest-rated healthcare sharing ministry with a 30-year proven track record. It's not health insurance. It's a community of 400,000 believers committed to caring and sharing with one another. Members save up to 50% or more on their monthly healthcare costs. For a limited time, Daily Wire listeners will receive a $150 gift card when you join Medishare. To find out more, go to Medishare.com/Michael, Michael. That is Medishare.com/Michael, Michael. Terms and conditions apply. Make sure you head on over right now so a Daily Wire listener will receive $150 in a gift card. Medishare.com/Michael. Bob Menendez, still under fire. A lot of people calling on him to resign. But oddly enough, not very many Republicans calling on Menendez to resign. And Mediaite has this headline. Mediaite says, why are no Senate Republicans calling for Menendez to resign? Senate Republicans. Democrats have all attacked him, called on him to step down, but the Republicans won't do it. What's that about? Why won't they do it? Two reasons. One, because the DOJ is corrupt. And the corrupt DOJ has been weaponized against Republicans in recent years, so we are just generally more willing to give the accused the benefit of the doubt than Democrats are when it comes to the DOJ. But, that said, Menendez is obviously corrupt, and we've all known it for a decade. So, why? Why won't the Republicans call on him to resign? The simple answer is because the longer this drags out, the longer Menendez holds onto that seat, the better chance a Republican has of replacing Menendez once the seat eventually and inevitably opens up. So Menendez is holding on because he wants to get a sweetheart deal so he doesn't spend the rest of his life in prison. Democrats are clamoring for him to resign because they don't want this continued scandal and they don't want to lose the seat. And Republicans, we're just going to sit back and watch the show. I guess that's the moment of politics that we're in right now, is just sort of sitting back and watching the show, because there's not very much that we can do to alter the course of events in politics. I don't think there's very much that we can do in the 2024 presidential primary. I think it just is what it is, and it has been for 14 months. And I don't think there's much we can do with Menendez. He's going to resign or he's not going to resign. But if we at least don't push him to resign, then this scandal is going to drag on, and Republicans can win in New Jersey. We have won in New Jersey. Even Chris Christie managed to get himself elected. And we might be looking at a Republican senator. So keep it up, Mr. Menendez. You are innocent until proven guilty. Boy, what a great clip that was. Now, make sure that you ring that bell. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles Show channel. We'll see you next time.